Hello my internet family and welcome back for another video. So, well, I replaced the camera positioning, so let me know if you like it like this. But yeah, I haven't done a chatty get ready with me video in so long. This used to be like what my whole channel was comprised. I have a book coming out in autumn and I can't even use words. So yeah, I got thinking maybe I should do one today because I'm working with Rimmel. I was in an episode of their new Rimmel road trip series, which is so fun, and I'm going to link that down below. But it's like combining travel and beauty and all sorts of stuff. I created an evening look using all Rimmel products that I posted on Instagram, and lots of you were asking me to do a video of that makeup and stuff. So I thought today I would do like a one brand get ready with me using just Rimmel stuff. I've used Rimmel since I was 12 and they're a really affordable brand. So yeah, this should work. So I'm wearing my evening dress and I've styled my hair and we're just going to jump into it. Thought I'd talk a little bit about why I wear makeup. To conceal and highlight, I'm going to be layering these concealers, the Wake Me Up concealer and the Match Perfection one. This one just kills it at cancelling out like any kind of dark circles under the eyes and stuff, and then this one is just great for sculpting the face. Yeah, so when I was growing up, it was always get the London look. That was like Rimmel's whole thing. And now it is live the London look, which I just think is much better, branding and stuff like that. And you guys probably know that Zooey Deschanel is one of my favourite actresses, people in the world. And I remember her being an ambassador for Rimmel, and I've seen like, that's how I started kind of getting like really into their makeup. Before that I had just really used like the eyeliner and stuff like that. But when we were in Northern Ireland, we got chatting to Rimmel about, you know, their brand ambassadors like Cara Delevingne and stuff like that, and like why they were rebranding. And it really ties into why I wear makeup. So like living the London look, which is why you might see people on Instagram doing like this pose. So just kind of about how makeup is just kind of a part of your life and you can change it depending on your mood, depending on the day or the event or the time of year, to kind of reflect how you feel inside. As this is an evening look, I'm going from a Last and Finish foundation because this just lasts forever and it has comfort serum in there and SPF 22. Which is handy. But yeah guys, you would not believe how many people leave comments on my videos saying, you don't need makeup, you know, you're pretty without it, why do you wear makeup? And stuff like that. And while obviously like those are really sweet things to say, I'm not wearing it for that reason. Like I'm not wearing it, I know I don't need makeup. Nobody needs makeup. Nobody needs makeup. And if you don't like wearing makeup, that's completely fine. But I absolutely love wearing makeup. And I know it doesn't make me look better. Like I like my natural face. Obviously I wouldn't broadcast it to like millions of people on the internet if I like hated how I look. Before I go on, I'm just basically bringing some of that foundation and stuff up onto my eyelids because it helps to prime. I forgot to tell you guys I used this before I started. I am a fail. This is a primer from Rimmel. It's their Fix and Perfect primer. Ooh, I love this foundation. I just always forget. Like if I stop using a foundation for like 2 weeks, I'll use it again and I'm like, oh, because I've featured this in a lot of my videos. It used to be like my ultimate go-to. Since my skin has improved, I haven't been using as heavy coverage foundations, but if you have got like spots, blemishes, scars, anything like that, this is great. What was I talking about? Stop getting sidetracked, Murphy. A little bit of loose powder now. But yeah, when people tell me I don't need to wear makeup, it's like, I think of makeup as the exact same thing as dyeing my hair, getting a haircut, getting a new dress, wearing a nice pair of shoes. It's literally just an extra thing I can do to kind of express how I'm feeling or to, you know, boost my confidence. And people will talk a lot about why it makes us feel confident in the first place. Ooh, controversial. But, you know, people have, in fact, always leaned toward like cosmetics and makeup and stuff. Even the ancient Egyptians would line their eyes with kohl and they would add colours and they would add red to their lips and stuff like that. I don't think there's any shame at all in wanting to do those things. It's fun. It's like, it's art. Makeup's just an art form for those of us who are really, really terrible at actual art. I'm using this Coral Glow trio, and I'm going to use all these things. So that's a highlight, a contour shade there, and a pop of blush. I'm going to use these to kind of add a little bit of dimension and colour to my face. So I grew up with a mother who worked in the beauty industry, and we always had like loads and loads of cosmetics all around our house. So maybe like it was a little bit different for me growing up, but I've always just loved glamour. It just has always made me feel so happy. The same way I love movies and like movie stars and Hollywood, old Hollywood. It brings me joy, and I don't think we can like look down at anything that brings anyone joy. The important thing about makeup is kind of that realization that you don't need it. So like, you know, I grew up being real interested in it, and I used to like sneak into my mum's room and play with her palettes and like rob her products and stuff like that, and I'd always use them wrong. However, then in my teens I did develop an unhealthy relationship with cosmetics, and I started viewing makeup as a mask because my acne was so bad, and I just like slather on layers and layers and layers. I did one of those kind of how I did my makeup in high school type of videos, and I showed you guys it was the Rimmel kohl pencil and just a bunch of makeup is all I would use back in the day. Need a bit of that glow, get that glow on. I always feel like I'm going overboard with the highlight, and then I go onto Instagram and I'm like, girl you're fine. I think before I realized that you could just use makeup to kind of enhance your natural features, and like what I do is like use them to draw attention to the things that I like, and to kind of blur out the things that I'm not too into, like my acne scars and stuff. And yeah, I know that's all, you know, socialized and drilled into my head that acne scars are a bad thing or whatever, but I love the look of flawless porcelain skin. I just like that. Same way I prefer dark hair over blonde hair, like in people I'm attracted to, the way I like brown eyes instead of blue eyes. Like I just have my own preferences or whatever, and so like I feel like makeup is just the same thing. Is that enough blush? I usually go way overboard with blush. not on purpose. I'm just pretty terrible at determining when it's enough. On to brows, and I am using the Brow This Way highlighting pencil under my eyebrows, and then I'm going to fill them in using this, and this is one of my new favorite products ever. I love it. It's the Brow This Way 3-in-1 Ultra Soft Powder from Rimmel London. It's like, it just makes filling in your eyebrows so quick and easy. Cara Delevingne uses it, and she's goddess of eyebrows. So I was just like, yes. And then the Brow This Way brow styling gel, which I had in a favorites video a couple of years ago or a year ago, has argan oil in there, which is just like great for conditioning them. Now don't get me wrong, I know that we definitely live in a very image conscious society, and that we need to kind of encourage people more to like accept their natural beauty, and for people to stop associating beauty with being dolled up, because being dolled up is just one facet of being and feeling beautiful to me anyway. I feel so beautiful when, you know, I've just had a shower and done my skincare and stuff, and say if I'm with someone that I'm in love with or whatever, like, you know, when someone, you feel so comfortable with them and they're just like kissing you all over your face, like I love feeling beautiful in those kinds of moments. But then again, going out on the town and dancing the night away, when you're in a dark room, I feel like it pays to be a bit more heavy-handed with makeup, so people can kind of really see your features and like make, you know, your eyes will pop out, and that always helps in conversation. But yeah, check this thing out, like just little strokes, and it comes in different shades and stuff. This is, I think, medium. But yeah, it's kind of like foolproof heavy brows. So this is obviously a very full-on brow that I'm doing on here, and I like to go a little bit lighter up at the top of my brow. And then brow gel, and this basically, like, I brush my brows upwards so they look much more like thick and big, and this kind of keeps them in place, especially if you do have naturally big bushy brows. It makes them look hairier, and I know they look very intense right now. They won't at the end. I'm going for the East End Snob liner, which is almost out. This is one of my faves. And then the 200 Lippy from Rimmel. This is the shade Salute, and it's just this gorgeous, gorgeous kind of matte, muted, nudie pink. So I filled in the lip liner off camera because there's no way I can talk and do that at the same time. It's gonna be the same with this, Mel. It's gonna be the same. I adore the look of matte lips, and this is a very comfortable one. Like, it doesn't feel grossly drying or anything. It's just stunning. It goes with so many different outfit choices as well. I'm going with the London Nudes Calling eyeshadow palette because it just has some gorgeous shimmery shades in here that I think really complement, first off, like this lip color, but also like my eye color, which is green. If you can notice there is slight kind of pinky, purpley, winey kind of color, and that just really goes well with green eyes. Yeah, I'll be the first to admit that sometimes like just the ability to pop on some makeup products before walking out the door, like obviously a lot more natural looking than what I'm going for right now, but it does have this weird ability to like make me walk taller and feel like I can kick some booty that day. Like it transforms me. And probably my favorite thing about wearing makeup, to be honest, is just like I find it really relaxing to apply it. I know I'm talking right now, but usually like I'll just sit there with some music and just completely chill out. It's one of my only times of the day that I feel like is real me time. That, and then like if I go for a walk or if I have a bath. But doing my makeup, I don't know, it makes me feel relaxed and calm, makes me feel put together, and like I'm not lazy, you know, because this is another thing, like it is important nowadays to look your best, feel your best, but also look your best. It helps you with your work, and not just women, you know, men too, just, you know, wearing ironed clothes and presenting yourself well, having your hair nice, smelling good. All those things are just like kind of, they feel they're necessary in our society. And you know, being single, self-grooming definitely helps with the whole dating situation, you know. Like I would feel so much more anxious before a date if I just didn't feel put together, you know. Obviously no one should ever feel like they have to paint their face every single day. I don't wear makeup every day, but I like having the option to do it, and I don't like being judged for it. I don't like people assuming that I'm doing it to impress other people when I'm doing it to impress myself. I love seeing the reflecting back at me of who I visualize myself as, and I base that probably around, there's a lot of constructs like growing up. I'm going to do my eyes while I'm talking, I'm just chatting away here. I'll be using both these eyeliners from Rimmel, their kohl one, and then this kind of liquid one. I'm writing everything, all the names down in the box, the subscription box. Well, do subscribe if you're not subscribed, but the description box. I line my waterline so weirdly, you guys all know this. I kind of close my eyes and I do this, and it just lines the top and the bottom. Yeah, like how I always visualize myself looking and always wanting to look. A lot of it for me was based around movie stars and musicians, like singers and stuff like that. And I don't think that's bad. Like, I feel like everyone has that. They kind of, you know, if they see someone wearing a cool jacket in a music video, they'll be like, oh, I love a jacket like that. It's just the same thing that I feel about makeup. And I just get so many comments from men especially being very judgmental about it, and I don't like that at all. Girl has to concentrate on the wing. So the way I do this, I talked about this in the episode on the Rimmel channel, but I'll get the little nib and I make a dot about there, and I kind of drag backwards and I work that way. I don't go the opposite way anymore. That's the way I did it growing up, but now I'll do this, and then I'll spend quite a while fixing it up, which is going to be very hard to do without the big mirror. You may have to excuse me momentarily, my loves. No, look what I did. See, if you blink too quick before it dries, that's what you get for talking to a camera. But yeah, you see, once I've filled that all in, then I kind of slowly make my way back and join it up to the inner corner of my eyeball. My microphone cut out. Sorry about that. I was just in the middle of darkening up my little crease here with this dark shade. So I love doing this. I love doing a big wing and then making it really dark at the edge of the wing, just going in just a little bit. having hooded eyes is super, super annoying. So I'm going to just do this one here too. And then I'm going to go back in with concealer just to like tidy up the edges in case there was any fallout from shadow. So like that's always a really good tip, is to kind of, I'll show you guys now in a second. But yeah, getting this concealer and just kind of applying some along there and blending it out just cleans it up. Then for a lick of mascara, I'm using this wonderful one by Rimmel, and it is truly wonderful. This also has argan oil in it, like the brow gel. This mascara is awesome, I love it. And then last but not least, you guys know I'm obsessed with, why did I scream? I love face sprays because they set the makeup and they also make it feel and look a bit more dewy and like make my skin look more healthy. This is the Instafix Fix and Go. It says on here you can use this to prime your skin too, and it locks in your makeup. So let's do this. It smells beautiful. It's like kind of like watermelon. So my loves, that's me done. That's how I did my makeup on the Rimmel road trip series. And if you want to watch the episode, definitely do. It was myself and Sophia Mitchell, who is a much younger than me model. She's like all over Instagram. She's stunning. We went all around Belfast together and did our makeup together in this beautiful hotel room. It was so cool. The first episode of the series featured my friend Em from My Pale Skin and also Fleur from Fleur de Force, two YouTubers that I love. And I want to thank Rimmel for working with me on this video. Guys, my favorite affordable brand from my teens, now hiring me to like do promo like this, which I kind of do for free anyway most of the time because I love their products. But this is just, I feel really, really grateful, and I just love Rimmel as a brand. I love their messaging, and I love their products, as you can see. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Let me know if you want me to keep this up on the regular on my channel, and I'll see you guys again soon in another video. Bye.